Back in 2022, the Republicans were all about complaining about our economy, how bad it was under Joe Biden. It's all about inflation and gas prices and jobs and those sorts of things. But here's the situation. Inflation has been a big problem. 2 years ago, it was as high as 9%. That's unacceptable. But today we're down to 4% of inflation. Still too high, but quite a drop from 9. It's continually dropped every month for the last 11 months. Joe Biden has created 13 million jobs in his 2.5 years in office. Let's compare that to Donald Trump. Well, Donald Trump lost 2.5 million jobs in his tenure. The only president to ever lose jobs. Now they'll say, well, that was because of COVID, doesn't count. Well, I beg to differ. The reason we had the problems with COVID is because of the negligence of Donald Trump, because as president of the United States, he did nothing. In fact, one expert said had Donald Trump done fucking anything, we might have saved 700,000 of the million lives we lost. Republicans are pissed off now because they really can't address the economy. Inflation is coming down, gas prices are coming down, and we've got jobs growing in leaps and bounds. Joe Biden in his 2.5 years has gained more jobs than any president in history. So what is it you're bitching about? Now they're getting angry. You go to Fox News or some of these other places and they'll talk about these things happening. And then they'll say, well, that's too many jobs. That's going to cause a problem. They won't address the inflation rate because there's nothing they can do to argue about it. The one complaint they had against Democrats and Joe Biden is falling away from them. They won't even have that anymore. Like I say, our inflation is at 4%, still high, but decidedly better than 9% when Joe Biden first took over. They want to blame Joe Biden, but a lot of the things that have happened in this country, whether it be the supply chain, inflation, it all had to do with COVID. And that goes back to Donald Trump, who did absolutely nothing when he was in office and the pandemic hit. That set us back a lot. It killed 1 million Americans. And Donald Trump's incompetence had been affecting us all the way through the Biden presidency. Now we're starting to get out of it. Things are getting better. And things are going to start flying for Joe Biden in the next couple of years.